Hallo und einen schönen guten Morgen, guten Abend und willkommen zu einem neuen Let's Play LA Noire. Und zwar von Rockstar. Und ich muss sagen, ich freue mich schon ziemlich aufs Let's Play. Schon ziemlich lange her auch, wo ich es gespielt habe auf der PlayStation 3. Aber ich freue mich schon auf das Abenteuer mit euch. Fangen wir an. Spielstand wird erstellt. Ja, würde mal sagen, dann machen wir mal neu. Ja, ich freue mich schon. Wird richtig mega geil.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers.
Hollywood.
A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world.
Bauarbeiter.
A city that has no boundaries,
Illuminati.
that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Und es scheint so, als würde es gleich losgehen.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14
Code 2,
Adam,
Code
code
2,
2.
los geht's.
Roger,
Los, los, los.
14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Ja, Sirene lieber aus, wenn es Schießerei ist. Muss man anhalten.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue.
Okay.
Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Okay.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
Dann durchsuchen wir mal alles.
Look at this junk.
I'm at a loss.
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere.
Irgendwas vibriert hier?
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Nope.
Nichts. Leere Pfandflasche. Okay. Hier was?
What have you got, Phelps? Anything? Jesus.
Nö, noch nicht.
Cole, come take a look at this.
Okay, ich komm.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Oh, noch Pfand.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Klassischer Pfandpirat. Gibt's hier.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Okay.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon.
Shane Cooper?
I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again. A combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheriff.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance for your friend's
100 Pro
health
Dreck am
is to
Stecken.
come and work at one of them in your spare time. With what little spare time a medical student has.
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
100 Pro wird das Dreck am Stecken haben, der Typ. Okay. Noch mehr Hinweise? Ist hier was? Hinweise? Nope. Ich als Kopf muss ja alles hier gründlich untersuchen. Oh mein Gott. Was hast du gefunden, mein Kumpel? Blut.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Okay. Ah.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Okay. Oben ist die Mordwaffe.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up. Building looks vacant. I don't want to wait around all night for the super to let us in. Is there a way up from the outside?
Supercop.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Okay, da haben wir die Mordwaffe.
How you doing, Cole? Found it yet?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Okay. Zwei
Two
Schuss.
rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Okay,
We should
Beweisstand.
follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Okay. Fahren wir mal dahin.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging.
So,
The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole.
Okay,
You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
würde ich sagen.
You'd rather round up drunks than help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's
Wir
foot
haben
up my
keine
ass.
weiteren Hinweise.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You
Fahren wir
worry
dort
too
mal
much.
hin. Obwohl, ob da oben was ist? Wir gucken mal sicherheitshalber. Mal sehen, ob da ein Hinweis
Wake
ist.
up, Cole.
Da ist nichts. Ne, da ist auch nichts. Okay. Ich komm schon, Partner. Ich als Supercop muss alles untersuchen. Wir wollen ja den Gangster, der den Blutfleck da hinten gemacht hat, ja auch erwischen. Wir können ja ruhig mal ein bisschen schneller laufen. Okay. Ich fahre. Okay. Ich bin Polizist, ich darf das. Okay. Gibt's hier eine Karte? Eine Kartenansicht? Ah. Verfolgung. Verfolgungskamera. Bauen wir fast einen Unfall. Okay, das ist das. Ah, klassisch GDK. Der GDA-Kameraansicht. Okay, wir sind da. Scheiß rote Ampel. Ja, an mich. Okay. Gucken wir mal, ob der Typ was weiß. Das Einzige, was ich noch weiß aus dem Spiel, ist, dass wir auf die Mimik und Gestik der verhörbaren Person drauf achten müssen.
Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
Okay.
This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Okay. Ich habe die Nummer nicht mehr im Kopf. Gucken wir auf den Hinweis. Zweischuss, Modell 27. Okay. Ach, da haben wir die Seriennummer. Die müssen wir auch noch überprüfen. Die Seriennummer ist S71 893 gegen Ende. Das könnte das sein.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46.
Eine zweite Modellnummer
Thanks,
kannst du
it's
nicht
been a big
geben.
help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Okay. Jetzt wird's langsam enge für den Typen.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Either way, Gunga Din.
Ja, fahren wir da mal hin. Der weiß gar nicht, wie ihm geschieht.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Gibt's hier keine Karte? Oh, gibt's doch. Muss doch irgendwie einen Wegpunkt geben. Zielort, scrollen. Okay.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
War das jetzt richtig? Da müssen wir hin. Okay. Ich glaube, wir müssen darauf. Gucken, ob wir darauf kommen. Das schaut doch gar nicht schlecht aus. Mensch, pass auf!
Jesus!
Ist mich vorbei. Ich bin gespannt, was der jetzt zu sagen hat, nachdem wir seine Waffe gefunden haben. Oh Mann, sind die Autos schwammig in der Lenkung. Aber schon mal besser als auf der PS3. Okay. Schnell über die Straße. So. So.
Schroeder, Apartment 2.
Apartment 2. Gehen wir mal rauf. Gucken, was uns da erwartet. Drei, 4, 2. Aufmachen, Polizei.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
Ja, dann zeig mal deine Waffe.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Ey, ey. Ey.
That was a very...
Jetzt gibt's aber schön auf dieses Fressbrett.
You ready, tough guy? Huh?
Oh.
Ja. Jetzt gibt's aber hier mal, sag mal,
Ralph,
fällt dir denn ein?
all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it.
Widerstand gegen Staatsgewalt, würde ich sagen.
Keep
Okay.
an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Das macht Mitchen wieder aufsetzen. Okay, was haben wir hier?
Seems irrelevant.
Buch. Mhm. Oder ein Comic.
Nothing significant.
Hat nichts zu bedeuten.
Don't think this is anything.
Ist hier irgendwas von Bedeutung? Muss doch was sein.
No good to me.
Ich brauche Beweise, um den da einzubuchten. Ja, was haben wir denn da? Okay.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Mhm.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Okay.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC.
The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Okay. Bewaffnet und
Well, you picked
gefährlich.
the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified code 3.
Okay, ein Code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Okay. Auf dorthin. Mein Code 3.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Da werden wir schon beschossen. Ist ja wie im Wilden Westen hier. Okay, jetzt geht die Ballerei los. Okay, er ist down. Hier ist die Polizei. Er wollte es nicht anders.
Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon. Why is nobody covering me?
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to
copper.
kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Ja, keine Chance. Da kam Melan geflogen. Los, komm raus. Ergib dich.
Stay in cover.
Wir haben einen Schuss abbekommen, aber wir schaffen das schon.
I think we got him, Cole. Should be all clear.
So.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph.
It's
You did
okay.
well in there. Glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Einen besseren Partner kann man sich nicht wünschen, würde ich sagen. So sieht's aus.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Scheint ja nicht so rosig zu sein, ne? Okay.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy. wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go.
Los!
Why, you!
Bleib stehen! Ich hab gesehen!
He's hiding in the alley!
Du hast Koks dabei, ich hab's genau gesehen!
Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again,
Ich
Wendell.
bin
Jesus,
ganz...
Dunn! Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell.
Nein! Rauf, du Idiot!
Get down from there right
Nicht
now.
runter! Komm schon!
Give it up,
Stay
Wendell!
the hell away from me.
Stehen bleiben! Was so eine Rohrstange alles aushält, unglaublich.
There's no
Ich
way
wäre schon
I'm
längst
going back
runtergefallen.
inside. I've done my time. You assholes already screwed me once.
It's over, Bowers!
Oh, ganz schön flink, der Dicke.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Oh.
Come on then, pretty boy.
Ich krieg hier einen auf.
It's over, Bowers!
Was soll denn das? Das reicht mir. Gibt aber eine richtig auf den Sack.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like
Was für eine
you.
kriminelle
You
Stadt.
can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Wir erleben erstmal den Anfang Schritt für Schritt. Ich kann euch jedenfalls versprechen, es wird später immer besser und
Part of
spannender.
the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1.
Okay.
Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Diese Rückblenden. Kauf auf eigener Gefahr.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, that get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
Lauft. Was ist hier passiert?
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Was ist hier los?
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. I've seen everything.
Everybody
Okay.
stay back. Let us do our job.
Ja, scheint tot zu sein. Okay. Hat er was dabei? Ah, da hat er was. Okay. Okay.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Das haben wir schon geguckt. Hier was. Den Uhr hat man sie auch geklaut. Da war ja nichts drin. Da haben wir schon. Oh. Okay.
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Can I help?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting.
Kannten Sie das Opfer? Los, rede.
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
All right, yes.
And
it's
you
a
are?
dead person.
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Okay, Schießerei.
Wait! That isn't everything! You haven't got it all!
Hä? So,
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Die hat doch zu was zu verheimlichen, so wie die guckt.
I'm having a hard time believing that, young lady. You want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
A man is dead, Miss Galletta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer.
Shut up.
I ought to take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you. If you'll excuse me, I'd better get the store closed up.
Schade, uns fehlt ein Hinweis. Das haben wir aber jetzt auch richtig verkackt. Gibt es hier noch so irgendwas zu untersuchen? Na. Okay. Erstmal über die Leiche drüber steigen.
Excuse me, officer? I want to see you.
Ah.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. Girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
So. Von euch hat niemand was gesehen?
Please tell me what's going on.
Okay. Ich würde sagen, wir fahren mal zum Waffenladen. Um herauszufinden, wer ihn ermordet hat. Okay.
What did I tell you about going too hard on
Auf
the
zum
witness?
Waffenladen.
She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert?
That's coming out of your wages, not mine.
Beste Autofahrer
You
überhaupt.
shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Careful!
Watch it.
Schauen wir dann noch sauber einpacken. Ja, einpacken können wir. Okay. Gucken, was der zu sagen hat.
Look, that's the lady.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Auf zum Juweliergeschäft. Komm schon, Partner. Der Tag ist nicht lang. Wir müssen den Mörder noch finden. Auf geht's.
Careful!
Hat zwar eine Delle der Wagen, aber macht nichts. Okay, gucken, was der jetzt zu melden hat.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down.
Ja, holen Sie mal bitte vor.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
So, was von klar. Ich würde mal sagen, der hat Dreck am Stecken.
Kalu, get back here!
Bleiben Sie stehen.
Root beers all around, dog.
Hallo.
Too late, Kalu!
Mist. Bleiben Sie stehen. Bleiben Sie stehen. So ein Mist. Ich sagte, bleiben Sie stehen. Sie nicht stehen
Don't make
bleiben.
it worse, Kalu! Stop or I will shoot! Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Rein mit dir. Was grinst denn so blöd?
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps.
Okay.
You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar
natürlich.
arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Ja, ich bin bereit, Sir.
I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps.
Okay, ich höre das
This is your
Geständnis.
chance. Don't fail me.
Nein, ich enttäusche sie nicht.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't
Halt's
help
Maul.
you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Okay. Schwer zu sagen. Lügt er oder lügt er nicht? Es sieht aus, als wenn er lügen würde. Wir
You
beschuldigen
deny
ihn.
owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Scheiße. Sind wir schlecht.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Okay. Haben wir einen zweiten
Has my
Versuch?
lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Come on, Mr. Kalu. Make this easy on yourself. Get it off your conscience.
You think I'm stupid? Think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a nice guy. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Kann ich noch mal rein?
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Ist gar nicht so leicht.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Nö. Kann man... Ich will noch befragen. Geht aber nicht. Also kann ich nur... Böse Kopf.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official
Ich konnte doch nicht mal... Hä? Sag mal. Wollte mich jetzt...
Keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Irgendwie habe ich null Plan, was ich hier machen muss gerade. Ich wollte ihn doch jetzt... Ja, halt meine Gusche. Ich wollte ihn gerade wegen seiner blöden Waffe befragen. Verdammte Scheiße.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
So, wir befragen
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Okay, Notizbuch ansehen. Hä? Ich würde ihn ja gerne befragen. Aber es geht nicht. Guter Kopf, böser Kopf. Wollt ihr mich verarschen? Wie kann ich denn das jetzt... Hä? Ich hab doch jetzt... Soll ich jetzt eine Intuition einsetzen?
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I just gotta keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Sag mal... Oh, ich blicke hier auf. Wie habe ich das Spiel damals durchspielen können? Halt deine dämliche Gusche. Wie habe ich das denn damals durchgespielt?
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Weißt du das?
Didn't I ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
So, das war falsch, das war falsch.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you work.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker! How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ich habe keinen Plan, wenn ich jetzt also gehe ich auf bösen Kopf.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Okay, wir haben es geschafft. Keine Ahnung wie. Oh Mann, das ist gar nicht leicht.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Okay, so. Speichern. Wir haben bestanden. Und ich glaube, es wird nicht leichter, es wird noch schwerer. Wir haben eine Trophäe erhalten. Polizeischule. Bevor wir als Kopf richtig dreckig werden und tief in die Scheiße uns graben, war das erstmal nur die Schule. Wie es aussieht, sind wir Detective.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Are they all dressed like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Burkowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Okay.
Now the DA wants my head.
So, ich würde sagen, bevor es jetzt richtig tief in die Scheiße mit uns geht, würden wir mal sagen, machen wir hier einen kleinen Cut und wir sehen uns bei dem nächsten Let's Play L.A. Noire, wenn es wieder weiter ins kriminelle Business weitergeht.
6 years on patrol before I got this.
Danke für die Aufmerksamkeit und wie ich würde sagen, wir speichern und sehen uns dann demnächst.